and welcome to Jeddah. It is time for round number 6 of the season, and we are here at Jeddah Cornet Circuit. It's time for 25 laps, but first of all, before that, we have an 18-minute qualifying session to see who can be the fastest and take pole position for the race. It's going to be very interesting in the championship battle as well. Only 4 points separating the top 2 drivers, which are the 2 AlphaTauris of Chad and HP8 Gamer. So obviously we should be racing here at night as well, so it's a brilliant spectacle and it's a fantastic racetrack. Currently looks like we will have 11, unless someone else joins, drivers. So we will just wait for us to get into qualifying. However, before we do so, let me take you through the Drivers' Championship so far. So we have HP8 Gamer leading out at front with 68 points, and then 4 points behind is his teammate Chad on 64. Then Archie, who will not be racing today, again is 51 points, 17 points behind. And then we have Sin in the Aston Martin in 4th place with 41 points. Then we have Josh for Haas in 5th with 30 points overall off the leader. Then we have Noah in 6th place with 36 points, and he is 32 points off. Then we have Raf, Carlo and Ace. And then we have Kieran as well, completing the top 10. Then Trevor with 6 points, and then FaZe, Ryan, Nebi and Nascal are the drivers who have currently raced and are classified in the championship. Now let's move on to the constructors. So it is 132 points. AlphaTauri dominance currently, and they are 59 points ahead of Aston Martin. And then we have Haas, who are 3 points behind them, so the battle for second will be quite interesting to keep an eye on. We have 2 Haases and only 1 Aston Martin, so Haas have a chance of making some ground to try and take second place. Then Williams in 4th place with 65 points. And then we have Alfa Romeo with 43, Red Bull with 36, McLaren with 28, Mercedes with 8, Alpine with 8, so those 2 teams are tied. And then Ferrari right at the bottom with 6 points. So we are just waiting to get qualifying underway, and then 18 minutes to see who can take pole position for the race. Also, if you have missed it, some news from real life on Logan Sargent. So if he gets enough super license points, which I think Williams are also going to run him in the young drivers test and in a few more FP1s this year, so he'll be able to, hopefully, and obviously he's participating in F2 in Abu Dhabi. He currently sits 3rd in the championship, I believe, and he'll be hoping that he gets enough, and then the Williams seat is his. And I'm sure Williams will do all they can to get him. And obviously he was participating in FP1 yesterday as well at his home racetrack. So looks like we are about to get underway for qualifying around Saudi Arabia. Hopefully it will be a very close one at the circuit, which has more turns than any other circuit on the Formula 1 calendar, 27 in total. And normally the races are pretty chaotic around here, so hopefully we'll get a bit more of that. And we actually had a pretty chaotic race last time out in Austria. And the pitting under the safety car, some drivers on the softs, some drivers on the hards, made it very, very interesting at the end. And we'll be hoping to continue having some exciting racing. And this circuit, which delivers 3 DRS zones, so there's many opportunities for overtaking. There's no lack of that around this circuit. And obviously we do have the double DRS into 27, then turn number 1, so that will be it. So some, and we also have a DRS zone before that as well. So some drivers will be able to close up, and then we'll be able to go for a move, and hopefully we can have a bit of a similar duel we had in real life, where we had Leclerc versus Verstappen, and hopefully we'll gain some of that today, and some battles for the win. So first car about to come out on the racetrack. It is Smithy in the Alfa Romeo. On board with him now. As he exits the pit lane, the first car to do so. Around this racetrack. So he's going out on the outlap. And you see more cars come on the racetrack now. And we're hoping for a bit of a deal between the two AlphaTauris. Obviously 4 points separating them. Archie, who is in third, I think 17 points behind. We're going to be hoping to see him back, but he lost quite a bit of points last race. So I don't think he was there last race, so he lost a bit of points there, and then this race as well. So we're just going to wait for the laps to begin. I've actually forgotten, I need to get everything on for you. There we go. So obviously the circuit's pretty busy then. We already have cars coming out, and they continue to go out of the pit lane. And it's hopefully going to be very frantic, hopefully. Just like it was in Austria. So we're going to see Smithy then, first of all, on board with him, through turn 27, and towards turn number 1 now, begin his lap. Let's do this. So, first of all, you want to get your braking point down into turn number 1, and you've done that pretty nicely, then get in there, boom, and now towards turn number 4, let's do close to the wall, and right on the edge, the track limit, you want to make sure you're right on the edge, but not going over the track limit, because if you do, then your lap time will be deleted. Currently looks pretty clean by him with the first extra. We make our way into now through turn number 13. This is why we have many corners around this racetrack. You think the lap may have begun, but we already have spent everything. So, looks like we're going to fly him. This is Ace, who has gone off in the first sector. That's how it's split here. Turn number 26. And then towards the final corner, which is turn number 27. All you gotta do is get your braking point right, get on the power, go into the ball. If you need to get close to it, but you don't want to tap it, DRS now open. Let's see then as you make your way to the line. Short and sweet to the line. Top of the table so far, with laps to come. And it's already beaten by FPRL Gamer, who is accurately 2 tenths of a second. Well, you're 2 tenths of a second. But it's 2 tenths behind Chad. And we have James dropping it in 4th place as well. And that's like to do the first, second, and third sector. I think, how's it gonna? Let me check. There's 2 cars to get on. this is what's happening. Not too sure, but this is why we're having the yellow flag. So this is Ace. I think he is just beginning his lap. Pretty tidy now towards turn number 4. Let's see. Braking point. Sorted pretty well. And then you just gotta make sure you're on the correct racing line. A little kind of mistake on the steering wheel, and you could find yourself off the circuit, and that could be your lap ruined, which obviously you don't want. So, Ace then going into the banking of turn number 13, and then 14, 15, 16, and 17 come very quickly. Right up to the wall, and then DRS open now. We're on board with him, and you can see what I'm saying. You have one DRS, you want to destroy the game, another DRS, and then you go into turn number 27 and another DRS. So 3 DRS utilised around this racetrack, and I'm sure we're gonna see many overtakes. The walls are pretty close, which increases the chances of safety cars, and that makes it a tiny bit more interesting. And obviously that also means that the drivers are, when they exit, they need to be very careful. Because one kind of little wide moment, and you could find yourself into the wall. So these drivers are all in the pits because they've already done their lap. There's no other. So he's currently on his lap. He's car number 26. And then final corner, car number 27. DRS over the line. Let's see where you can go. It's pretty far enough for you. It's gonna be pretty so far, but we still have 1 minute and 1 second to go. We're going to do more faster laps. Coming in both after time, we've gone out first, taking it instead of our plane. We will be going out first. This is still in the pit. Here is Kieran, he is coming out, he hasn't set a lap. Josh is still in. And then here is Nassau, who is coming in, so I think he's been on the circuit but he's invalidated his lap. So he's coming in, and let's see. Seen. I think it's going to be 2 hours of time. Then they'll be getting a lap. Yeah, now Smithy is also on an out lap. Oh! Resting the car through the final corner. And now, beginning his lap. Down towards turn number 1. Ignore those yellow flags to the 3rd sector. That is just one of the McLarens backing off. That's going to be flame. The Haas gets out of the way. Towards turn number 4 and do it. Let's see the racing line. Well, Johnny has a car up ahead, which will hopefully get out of the way. Get out of the way. So, 30, then 40. So, over to the wall. And now DRS open. You head towards turn number 22, and he has the fastest sector 2 as well. So he's going pretty well so far. So he's trying to beat his teammate Chad. Let's see him close. The wall. And now through the final corner, turn 27. And the opening DRS, can he take provisional pole away from his teammate? He comes across the line, and he can. Yes, he can. Approximately by 4/10 of a second. That's the fastest lap for him. However, that isn't the end of the story yet. Let's see what Chad can do then as he comes over the line. He comes across it. He gets closer, but not close enough. Here is Smithy then. With his DRS open towards the final corner. And we're going to race and see what he can do then. With his flag just up ahead. And short of you to the line. Makes his way to the line. And I was looking at the car coming in quick, so I actually missed if he improved. Well, he hasn't improved his position. He now has to improve time. There is Flame. There is Noah on the out lap. So hopefully we'll be getting to see if he can improve his lap. The 2 after Paris will most likely be coming in for his lap. Into the pits also comes Scene, who's been able to go up into 6th place. Josh has got Trotman damage, so he's coming in. And same thing with Nascar, but he doesn't have Trotman damage either. I think he isn't being able to get a clean lap in so far. Let's hope it is a clean lap. So DRS open, close to the wall. And we watch the Mercedes driver come to the final corner of the racetrack. And we're going to start seeing the drivers start pushing a tiny bit more as we're getting to the business end of this qualifying session. Well, NASCAR's coming in. Here's Flame, who's on his out lap. Here's Noah, attacking the racetrack. Let's see them as he makes his way towards turn 22. And now 3, 4, and then 25. The second last corner, 26, is really too important. Barely a corner, not too much work to do. This is the final place where you need to put some effort in, and a good exit here will either make you have a good run to the line or a bad run to the line. However, his run is to third place, and it was a good run to the line for him. So this is where we're going to start seeing drivers push a tiny bit more. We have Flame, who is just starting with that perfect timing as he makes his way towards turn number 4. Let's send it into 4. And then 5, 6. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12. So many corners. And only sector 1. The ranking of turn number 13. So it currently looks like a good lap. Close to the wall. he'll be trying to get into 1 minute 28. Pretty nicely, and he set the fastest second sector of the racetrack. So don't count Flame out of contention for this one. As he makes his way to turn number 27, it's been a very good lap by him. He's kept it pretty well through the last corner, and now he goes to the line. Where can he go? Across the line. He's gone into the 128, but I think he lost a tiny bit through the third sector. Couldn't carry the momentum of the second sector into the third one. And that's how it looks so far. The two AlphaTauris come out. And there is Chad. There's the gamer. This is going to be very interesting to see who can take pole position. Ace still in the pit. Josh also in the pit, as well as Noah. Into the final corner we go. To the final corner, he's going to get a tiny bit on his 15, but he's not cutting in the 15. As he's going to line, it's a tiny bit of an improvement for him, but no improvement of position. Here we go, HPA game about to begin his lap then. This is it. To see who can take pole position. We're going to watch him across this lap. Down into turn number 1. And then 2. And he's done pretty well so far to the lap. Through 4. You want to kind of place yourself so you're able to carry the momentum. And if you have a good racing line, you can carry it all the way through sector 1. And now he's done all of that work through the first sector. All he now needs to do is pick his breaking point, and he's up through the first sector. So let's see, this is going to be quite exciting to the end. Here is Chad then, who is also up. This is going to be, so let's see who can do it. We have HP8 Gamer towards turn number 22. Nascal is retired from the session. The championship leader looking for pole position as he makes his way to the end of the lap now. We have a Mercedes, I think. That's Nascal. I think he's found the wall. That's why we have the yellow flags. And now he rounds the last corner. And as he goes to the line, can he extend his advantage? Yes, he can. It's a 1 minute 28.0. We're now waiting for Chad to see what he can do. So Noah will start unless we see any other improvements. Flame is in the pit. So we're waiting now for Chad to round the last corner, and now he goes to the checkered flag. Can he take pole away from his teammate and the championship leader reaches the line? He cannot. He's improved his lap time, but he cannot take pole, meaning it's an AlphaTauri 1-2, and Smithy moves up into third place, so he gets ahead of Noah. But it's an AlphaTauri 1-2. The championship leader's done it. He's taken pole position here at Jeddah. He's ahead of his teammate Chad. There's 4 points between them, and it's hopefully going to be a brilliant duel between the two riders. Smithy will be in third. Pretty good performance by him as well. So let's confirm the results for you. HPA Gamer has taken pole. In second place is Chad. Then we have Smithy, and then TRL, Exion Gamer, more known as Noah. Then we have Josh, Flame, Kieran, and then C, Raphael, Ace, and that's Nasco, who was in last place. So it's going to be very interesting around Jeddah now. So, 25 laps to see who will come out on top. So do remember, qualifying do get points as well. So we are just waiting for the formation lap to begin. Formation lap is underway. So there's the predicted strategy: a medium to hard, or a soft, medium, hard. And well, the people who want to try out all the tyre compounds of Jeddah will go for that one. But if you want to keep it more simple, a one-stop. But however, there is gonna most likely be safety cars to play into this. So probably the strategy will be a bit different. So don't 100% guarantee that everyone's gonna go for the one-stop, as we'll have safety cars and people pick for soft, mediums, and it's gonna be very, very interesting. Had to make their way on the formation lap. Just exploring a bit more of the circuit. Well, he'll be hoping that he doesn't go there again today. If he does, then that means he has made a mistake. And everyone will be hoping that they don't get close, or don't get too close when tapping. They do want to get close. Because then you're maximizing the race pack, but you don't want to touch it today. So we have HPA Gamer on pole. So we have Chad in second, and Smithy in third, Noah in fourth. This is going to be quite the race. Safety cars will probably play a factor, and I will be surprised if we do not have any interruptions with virtual safety cars. So, as they now coming to the end of the lap, HPA Gamer slowing them all down, as Smithy and Noah have been disqualified from the formation lap because of, obviously, you would have seen on the back of your screen, there's a little bit of contact between them, but they'll be hoping they don't get too close like that in the race at all. They do want to go wheel to wheel. Every driver wants to do that, but not be touching. And they're going to be getting into position now. This is going to be interesting. So HPA Gamer hasn't judged his starting position well, and that puts Chad a tiny bit more closer. Alright everyone, here come the lights. When they go out, we'll be racing around Saudi Arabia. The 5 lights go out and the race begins And let's have a look. It's a good reaction time from Noah, who's going to get to the inside. He's trying to take the lead. We have going wheel to wheel HPA Gamers, the Alfa Romeo. Smithy cuts the corner, 3 wide with the Williams of Kieran. And seen going wheel to wheel, spinning out is HPA Gamer, the championship leader is round. The championship leader spins around as they continue battling all throughout the field. Noah from 4th on the grid is into the lead of the race. Flame in 2nd, Josh in 3rd. Then we have the man 2nd in the championship, Chad in 4th place. He's immediately trying to get past Josh as he makes our way towards turn number 13. He's going to go to the inside line. Can he get the move done? Wheel to wheel. Hard tyres versus medium tyres. The Haas trying to hold it through the banking of turn number 13. And can he hold the position though? He's trying. And let's see, he has been able to, but he's off the road. And that will give once again another opportunity to Chad. Chad needs to get past. And it's going to be crucial for him to get past, but he needs to do it cleanly as well. Meanwhile, it is very close for the lead of the race. We have Flame who's getting close. And we have Chad who is moving up to 3rd place as well. So, this first lap has not all the action, but I think that was a mistake by Flame or something. Because now, Chad is moving up to 2nd place. He started in 2nd, he lost a few places, he's getting back to 2nd place. Flame is going to dive it back to the inside, and now they're going to do all the wheel to wheel. Chad is going to get the switcheroo as they go towards turn number 1 and pulling alongside now. It's going to be Chad. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can. He's through then before they get into turn number 1. But that was frantic. I guaranteed you action. We got some fantastic action. Noah from 4th on the grid all the way right up. So I'll just put the changes in positions. Kyo Lexion Gamer, more known as Noah, up 3, and then Chad, who lost some positions, has gained them back. So these are the tyres. So we have most of the field of mediums. I think that's Nascal. It is. He's had a bit of an off. Here's Raphael. Off the scene. It's 1.1 seconds to go on to Doubt up front. As well. So we have Ace in 9th. He is behind Kieran, who's gone off the road. That'll put him under pressure. Ace has all the ERS in the world. However, he's got it in practice, and that will give other drivers who've used a lot more ERS a chance. So I think a virtual safety car, because I cannot see any time. The virtual safety car is supposed to neutralize the race. That'll probably be Nastel, that will probably be the reason to why we have it. So let's just update you on how everything's happened. So Noah has taken the lead. Chad has stayed in 2nd, however he lost a few places at the start. Then we have Josh, and then Smithy, and then Seed, and then Raphael. Then we have Kieran ahead of Ace, ahead of the championship leader, who is into the pit lane, and he's going on to a set of hard tyres. And same thing can be said about Nascal, who is also having to do a front wing change. He's probably the reason why we have the virtual safety car. And the race leader, Noah, has been given a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. Flame on the back currently of Chad, who is getting onto the back of Noah. And then Josh, 9 tenths behind. Smithy just over 1 second. He's got back in it now. Look at this, he's getting close for the lead. Is Chad gonna try and take it? He was trying. As we head, 3 cars in the battle, but I think Noah will have to come in to the pits. So he leaves Chad on the racetrack to defend from Flame. Obviously, they both had DRS this time around. That's because Chad got it on Noah, and our Flame will be trying to do something. Stop the AlphaTauri dominance. Also, Smithy has been given a penalty. There on the penalty, so I think Noah's got another one. So that'll probably be for speeding in the pit lane. Smithy, I will try and find that one. However, currently the picture out front is Flame trying to put the pressure on Chad. Obviously after qualifying, I don't know if he maximised everything in quali, but he just wants to stick with the AlphaTauri. That's one thing he definitely wants to do. And to be honest, he could even be overtaking the AlphaTauri because 3 DRS zones. We're getting closer and closer. Yellow flags. Here's the first sector. I think that's what the NASCAR it is. He's had another trip off the racetrack. Bad with the fastest lap, but he's being chased down by Flame, who has the DRS. And this is going to be a very interesting battle now. Meanwhile, there's a change. Further down, we are seeing getting past Raphael. And he's going to try and stay close now to the Aston Martin. Yellow flags through the second sector. I think that's NASCAR having another off. Here is Ace. As Josh has been given a penalty for track limits. Track limits will play a factor in this race. Let's compare the ERS. So Flame has just on the 30. Meanwhile Chad almost 70. Let's see. But the difference here is that Flame will be getting the DRS assistance from the back of the AlphaTauri. So this time you'll be much more closer for a move because you'll gain a lot of time. And then 227 towards 1. Let's see, I think might be able to have a good defense if he uses the ERS here. And we'll see what Chad does with the ERS. He is closer. He is closer, but probably not going to use the ERS. Chad is using a bit of ERS. And they have been able to keep in the same position down in front of one. Meanwhile, Steven was about to challenge against Noah, not too sure what happened to that, but I think he's going to slow him down a bit. Back into the lead, continuing. And this is an opportunity for Chad to gain points on his teammate. Another change then, that is Noah getting past Raphael, who has lost the position and is down to 7th place. Noah moving up into 6th after the drive through penalty, but you do have to find a fuel for him as well. Because obviously if you look at the delta, the virtual safety car came out, the gap was 1.1 seconds, and when it went out, and when it ended, it was still 1.1 seconds. So you do have to find a fuel for him, but unfortunately that's how the game works. Rules are rules, so. But obviously, it may not be over. It probably isn't over because we already had one virtual safety car. There was a chance of safety cars. And now we have a battle for third place Foreman. Maybe we'll try and move up. Raphael gets the penalty. So there's a change. And the change is Kieran getting past Raphael, who loses another place. Meanwhile, back over to the battle for the lead. The championship leader HP8 Gamer has been given a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings of corner cutting. You can see the gap getting closer meanwhile. Can Flame get a good exit? Chad's deploying. And he stops deploying when he realizes he has a bit of enough gap. Normally they do it after every corner. Meanwhile, in the background, is Smithy going to get to the inside? Yes, he is. They're going to make a bit of contact as over the curb goes the Haas. And Smithy's going to try and get through a bit of contact between the pair. I'm not too sure if they have damage. Just side by side towards turn number 4. The Haas is covering him off. He doesn't want to let him through there. And Josh has been able to keep it third place. And it was getting very, a bit too close than they wanted. But let's see if the Alfa Romeo of Smithy can stay with him and try and make an attempt. Somewhere else, he's using a bit of DRS. Can he go for the move this time to the inside of the banking, turn number 13? And he's using the banking to stay close. Oh, the Haas spins it around and he's into the wall. And I'm not too sure if we'll need a virtual safety car. Meanwhile, out in front, Flame. I think there's been a mistake by Flame, who has lost some time to Chad. Or a lot of time, I should say. And now Smithy, he moves up into the podium place group, maybe thinking about now moving up. Second position, let's see then. He doesn't have too much DRS. But Flame has also been on the attack. The Flame doesn't have too much DRS either. As Noah gets the penalty. Send it into 27. And towards turn number 1 now. Noah is also top team. We'll move on to that in a second. We're just trying to sort out the battle for second place as Smithy moves up into second after getting past Flame. Into the pits comes Josh. That's probably because of the front wing damage. Battle continues down the straight between Scene versus Noah. Scene's getting to the inside. Can Noah keep it round the outside? He'll get the inside for the next corner. Does Scene leave the room? He does leave the room. And Noah is trying to move up. He's not being able to, as the Aston Martin currently is able to stay ahead. But fantastic battling between the pair as Noah has to go off road for a second. But then he joins the racetrack and he was a bit compromised. So Josh is in for softs, by the way. And you're wondering, Raphael's also just pit. He's gone into a set of hards. It was NASCAR just not having a good race today. Not able to get clean qualifying lap. And the championship leader now going to put some pressure on Josh. However, Josh will have the soft tyres. Once it's the hard tyres of HPA Gamer, so it'll be hard. There's going to be important to see how much safety on he has. Meanwhile, here we go down the straight. As pulling alongside is the Williams Zara Kieran trying to get to the inside of Noah, banging a bit of wheels. Can Noah keep it? No, he cannot. He can't keep the position, but he's got a good exit, and now he'll have an opportunity. The Mercedes of NASCAR is also retired, so he's out of the race. Is that the full safety car? It is the full safety car. Full safety car deployed. And that was perfect timing for Noah. Absolutely perfect timing for him. And he also has to change the front wing. So that throws a curveball into this race. I said safety cars would change it up. It has changed it up. And now we've got a bit more of an interesting race on our hands. Here's Kieran putting pressure on Steve. It seems front wing intact. Oh yeah, sorry, forgot there's a safety car. I just want action. I'm just too into action, so I was like, oh come on, we're having a move. Forget it, it's a safety car. Anyway. That's also going to give Flame another chance. If there was a mistake or anything, that'll give him another chance. He has Smitty this time, though, ahead of him. But we'll see what happens in the pit stops. So, let's see if any of the top 3 come in first of all. So, we're on lap 10. The race leader is coming into the pits. The man second in the championship, Chad, is in. He's joined by Smitty. And Flame is also in as well. I think they will all pretty much be coming in. But this is the optimal time. Under a safety car, free pit stop. Onto a set of hards. Scene is also in. Kieran is in. And we'll see what HP8 Gamer does. So obviously he's already pit onto the set of hards, but he may get another pit stop because he hit at the beginning and his tyres will be worn by the end, if they can't even go to the end. So let's see, is he in? He is not in. So obviously, this isn't really probably the last of the safety cars. There's still probably a chance of a safety car. This isn't probably the last that you'll see them. And also, an important change, Flame is back ahead of Smitty. So during the pit stops, Flame has been able to get ahead of Smitty. So now, Flame will have another opportunity to go on the attack. And also, another difference is, he's gone onto a set of mediums. So, I'm not too sure what's going on with the strategy, but what I can say is I think he's expecting another safety car. So, it may be a good decision by him. But the thing is, you never know if we're going to get a safety car, because safety cars, you most likely think you're going to get one, but you sometimes don't. Like, and it was really nuts, and it was really Nakal who was having most of the issues on circuit, so he's out of the race. So maybe just not good at Jeddah. I'll be excited to see what he can do next race, which I'll quickly check. I think it is Belgium. So yeah, it's Belgium, and it's also a sprint race, so that'll be pretty exciting. Then we'll go to Monza, the Temple of Speed. Excited for that. Then we go to Hungary, in Budapest. Then we go to Netherlands, and then we have a sprint in France. Then we go to Miami, Singapore, Abu Dhabi, Mexico's sprint, and we end the season in Brazil. Also, may I just say that there is going to be a season break, basically next week. So we won't be racing next week. So basically the weekend where Mexico is, real life, we won't be racing on that weekend as it's a break week. So just to inform you if you don't see us next week, and that'll be for both tier 1 and tier 2. So no race next week from us, but you will have the real life action of Mexico to look forward to. And I think there was a little change of position there. Not too sure, I saw something. So we'll see if the safety car is in. Everyone's closed up now. Ace is now closed up. And Ace is also disconnected, I think. He'll be able to control his car again. So everyone's closed up. Well, it's also good for Ace that he hasn't disconnected when we're racing. He's disconnected now, which is under safety car, so that's not too much of a difference. So we continue to drive. And the safety car's coming in. So the safety car will come in. And then it's going to be exciting to see what will happen on the restart. So, how does Chad manage the restart? He will have Flame all over the back, with Smithy on the mediums, who will surely be going attacking. We are racing once again, and he's got a good reaction time, but can Flame make a challenge towards turn number 1? We have the Williams off Kieran, who's going to be on the back. Can Smithy go to the inside? He's going to surely go for the move. He's trying it, and he's going to try and get the move done. He's 2 around the outside. As Seal and Kieran go wheel to wheel. Here we go, watching the battle as they sweep it in into turn number 4. As Noah's lost time on the restart. So he has Ace and Raphael behind him. But it's very, very close. Smith is going to be on the attack. He's going to be trying to need to be on the attack. And Ace left the session again. He's having issues, I think. And Josh is getting past the championship leader as well. And look at this now, Smithy with the opportunity has to back out of it before there was contact with the outer count. And this is really exciting to watch. Smithy needs to get the move done. He needs to make the best out of the medium tyres. And we're watching him. We're watching this battle go on. And he'll have an opportunity. Ace is to rejoin, so he's having, I think, a bit of network troubles. Now, can he make the move towards turn 27? He can't make it, but now, if he can get a good exit, he'll try to move into 1. And he's pretty close. He is pretty close. So now he has an opportunity. Can he get to the inside line? He's going to go for it to the inside. For a second, I thought he was going to smash into the back of Chad. However, he is into the lead, and he's getting past. Can Flame try and also snip through? But that was a late lunge by Smithy, and I think Chad knows that he's on a different compound. He was going to get past at some point, so there was no point risking big damage. And we've already seen it hasn't gone the way of one Alpha Tauri today. So he's currently in 6th place. Kieran. So when DRS does get enabled, we have 5 cars in the DRS train. We have Scene on the back of Noah. There's the Alpha Tauri man. Chad is still staying close. Kieran has lost touch to the top 3, and now he's under pressure. And Josh pulling alongside. Down into turn 27. Can he dance around the outside? Kieran is going to be late on the brakes. They're wheel to wheel. Meanwhile, it's very close between Flame and Chad as well. And getting the move done. Back over now to the top 3 drivers. And they get into turn number 1. Still the top 3. And here is Raphael and Ace. Flame on the back. And Flame actually has a chance of getting past because Smithy's pulling off the road, so Flame may have one more opportunity to try and get past Chad. This time it'll be for second, but could be for the lead. Oh, he almost lost it on traction. That could be for the lead. When obviously Smithy makes pit stop or whatever is still yet to happen in this race. We can't make a guarantee. We can't tell. Ace is on the back. And Raphael as well. To turn number 13. And Scene is also trying to get past Noah. It's also getting very close towards turn number 27 for the lead of the race. So Chad has more DRS than Smithy, and there's a change. 80 moving past Raphael. Also, we have a change for third place. Flame is losing the position to Josh. Josh is getting through. So he's flying past. And there we go now. Noah versus Scene down into turn number 1 and 2. This is going to get a bit tight. And banging a tiny bit of wheels as they go towards turn number 4. But the Red Bull is ahead. I'm just going to take you through every single bit of the action. And now the championship leader, HPA Gamer, is getting on the back of Kieran as well. Josh is trying to keep the DRS of the leaders. And then Flame will try and keep the DRS of him. And Kieran is also in the DRS with HPA Gamer as well. So currently 6 cars. Well, Kieran's just falling around with it. But when he does get in it, then we have 6 cars. In the DRS train, we describe it. And it is 6 cars now in the DRS train. Until Josh falls out. Anyway, here we go then. For the lead, we have Chad going to the inside, and Smithy is going to have to give it a position. Can he now come back though? Down towards turn number 1, you'll have the DRS. He's going to use the DRS as well. Opportunity now for the Alfa Romeo man on the medium tyres. Chad goes defensive to the inside. And now they're going to still go wheel to wheel down into turn number 1. And they're going to make a tiny bit of contact. However, they have been able to get through. Still wheel to wheel towards turn number 4 now. Brilliant battle for the lead here at Jeddah. We have Smithy versus Chad through turn number 4. The Alfa Romeo is over the curb. Fantastic now. Through the next few sections, the Haas will be rubbing his fingers. Josh is going to be rubbing his fingers because there's an opportunity as over the road. And rejoining goes Chad, and getting a penalty is Smithy as well. So I didn't get to see what was the penalty for, because if it was the penalty like when they were going wheel to wheel and maybe he had to run off the road, then it'll probably get removed. No, what's happened here? And the AlphaTauri, I think that was the AlphaTauri of Chad, who's lost it, and it's caused absolute chaos on the racetrack. And it's getting frantic. And now we have the man who's leading the champ, who's leading the battle for second place. He'll have a chance to get second. This race has completely turned on its head. The only thing is the same, that Smithy is in the lead. I don't know if there's any damage. I'll try and see. Can we get close? Don't think there's any damage. Or any damage that we can visibly see on the front wing. Let's see now. HPA Gamer trying to move up. But he's going to get overtaken by Josh, who is flying past 1 car. Can he get 2 into 1? All the way around the outside. Through turn number 1, he can't do so, and he's a bit off the racing line. Will they give an opportunity to HPA Gamer to fight back? Meanwhile, battle continuing. Scene versus Noah. This race has completely turned on its head. It's getting very exciting. And Obviously, I'll try and look back at that, and after this race, I'll see what actually happened, because I was actually focusing on something else at the time, so I didn't get to see. And I don't think I would have been able to see with the camera angle. But all I did see was Chad was round, then some people had to put on the brakes, I think, and they lost a few positions. That's why we have Kieran in second, and then we have HPA Gamer. But as I said, there can still be safety cars. Don't count anyone out of this race. We have Flame on the back of HPA Gamer now. Let's see them. They're trying to get moved on. What about Josh? Trying to move up into second. Oh no, Kieran's lost it! And into the wall goes Josh as well. The Williams driver Kieran loses it. And there's a tiny bit of contact. Has Josh avoided any damage? Now HPA Gamer is back in the mix as well. This race turning on its head once, turning on its head twice, and it's continuing as Cuban has also lost the position to the Red Bull, and he's wheel to wheel with Steam as well. Does the Williams want to come into the pits this lap? Well, if he wants to, he won't be able to. Not too sure if there was damage. If there wasn't any damage, he doesn't need to. No visible damage I can see. On the back of the Red Bull currently. Meanwhile, Flame is on the back of Josh as well. So much going on at once. And no one trying to hold on to fifth place. As they send it in to try number 13, HPA Gamer has got penalty served. Now here we go then. This is for second position. We have Flame who's waiting for the gap to open up. He's going to open up to the inside. He's going to back out of it. He doesn't want to get the move done now because he knows there is much more opportunity coming up now. We have Smithy running away with this one. Josh is also on the medium to the side in the second. Medium 1-2. Flame though is trying to get in the middle. They're banging wheels and making a tiny bit of contact. Can he go all the way around the outside? He's going to back out of that one because the Haas will run a bit deep. And now, once again, he tucks in the slipstream. DRS open, ERS usage. He's going to go to the inside line. The Haas is squeezing him tight to the pit wall. Can the McLaren dive it? He's got through. The Flame is diving it. He's moving up into second position as well. We now need to try and stick close. Who's going to have any attempts? Here we go. This is 7th versus 8th place. Kieran versus HP Gamer. Who's going to come out on top? Wheel to wheel. And just about they've been able to keep it. Also, I just realised it's also now lap 20. This race has absolutely flown by, and HP Gamer was also trying to get stopped. So there's a chance Smithy could make it home. There is a chance he could make it home. Depends though. And Flame takes him down by the end. And his safety car was completely trimmed. We're used to having some late safety cars. We had it in Austria. Okay, this is the change now. We have HPA Gamer trying to move up into 6th place. Noah doesn't want to give it up. He's over the curb. And there's still an opportunity now. Oh, Noah is hitting the wall. And he's tapped the wall and he's also hit the Alpha Tauri who's got damage. Will we need a safety car for that? Something has happened. It's the fault safety car, I think. It's the full safety car. Me mentioning a safety car could fully change this race. But we do have a safety car on this racetrack. And now this is when the action in the pit starts. Josh is coming into the pit. He's putting on the self-stop. Dean will be in. Fantastic. We're going to have another grandstand finish just like we had in Austria. This is going to be exciting. And Noah is also in, including Ace. Raphael will most likely be in as well. But the top 3 drivers, Chad, Flame, and Smithy, have all missed the call to come in. So they weren't able to come in on the first lap. Now it'll be interesting to see if they pit this time. But this race, it wasn't over, and I said it completely turned on its head. I feel like we're gonna have a bit of a frantic end to this one now. And will we have the same situation as Austria, where we have a few drivers on the hard at the end and a few drivers on fresh softs? Raphael, I don't think has come in. He hasn't. Okay, so that's interesting. So he hasn't decided to come in. He still says he's on those hard tyres. And Smithy's in. What about Flame? Is he joining him? Yes, he is. Chad is also coming in as well. This is gonna be frantic to the end. Smithy is in and out. Oh. Well, okay, interesting. Very interesting. I'll just be stuck there. Let's move on then. There we go. There he is. So, everyone's on soft. So, except Raphael. So I think it's pretty pointless having this graphic up. So I'll put on the penalties for you guys, just so you guys know by the end of this race, and kind of you can work out on how everything will finish. So, with Smithy having a 3 second, now may I just say, I'm not too sure. He got it in the middle of the battle, so he may try and get it removed. I'm not too sure, like, we'll obviously see if it was in the battle. I may be wrong because I didn't get to see exactly, but he got it at like the point. So there may have been like, and that's when they were all off the road and kind of a bit of a mess on the racetrack where they were going wheel to wheel where we don't expect it. So we'll obviously see about that. So for now we'll say Smithy has a penalty, but we'll find out at the end of the race in the race result. So the official race results will be posted on Twitter and the Discord server. So you can. So the league does have a Twitter. Oh, a bit off. Not sure what that was, but doesn't mean there's any big damage. However, so you'll be able to keep an eye on that to see what the official race result is. It gets released in about a few days when all the reports are in and everything. So the safety car isn't coming in this lap. So we're going to move on to lap number 23. So that means the safety car will be either in this lap or lap 24, but that'll be a bit extreme. Because that'll be a one lap shootout then. However, we'll most likely get two. If the safety car was to come in this lap, we will have lap 24 and 25 for the drivers to duel it out to see who can take victory. And I told you this race would deliver enough action and very brilliant action. And it's expected around this racetrack when you have so many DRS turns. And obviously the walls are close. So this is going to be hard for every single one of these drivers. Smithy's decision to move on to the mediums was absolutely fantastic. However, he needs to hope that he got the penalty when they were all off the road in the battle. Then there's a chance he may be removed, there's a possibility. So we obviously will give you the provisional results, but we won't have the official ones till all the incidents and everything is done and sorted. So Smithy will leave Clay in second and Chad So the safety car is coming in this lap. Safety car is coming in. What will Smithy be able to do? Can he deliver the team victory? He obviously will have the penalty hanging over his shoulders as well. So we're just waiting for the drivers. This is exactly what you call a grandstand finish. And we've got it here at Jeddah. It's going to be 2 laps to decide things. Smithy will take us back to green flag racing. And he's taken us. We're racing. It's a 2-lap shootout till the end. 2-lap sprint. Who's going to win this? Smithy leads. Then we have Flame in second and Chad, who is in third place. Any kind of moves happening in the background, I wonder, as they all make their way through. And no one's been able to make any kind of move so far. But this is the time where you want to make a move as HB Gamer has been given a penalty for ignoring yellow flag, so he's just not going his way today. And they've all kept it. They've all kept pretty much in the same position. There's no one gets a penalty. So there won't be any DRS, so it's all attacking as getting to the inside then. First change, we have Kieran versus HPA Gamer. Can Kieran go around the outside? HPA Gamer will shove him over the curb. He was never going to let him through that. They rejoined wheel to wheel still. And he's still trying to get the move done. He's going to try to the inside now. Can't get it done there, but now he'll keep it close. We're about to go on to the final lap of this race. And I believe Smithy has not won a race before, so if he was to, it would be his first victory. Can Flame do anything now? He'll have to stay close if he wants to do it. I don't believe Flame's won either. So both of these two drivers will be going for the first victory if they can get there. This is going to be quite interesting. Kieran will still be attacking. Deploy all the ERS you have. And I think that is Kieran, who's had a moment through the first sector. There he is. HP Gamer is along as well. Now it's what ERS above the design path to deploy right till the end. There's no DRS, so we've got too many overtaking opportunities. Now we're making our way to the final few corners now to decide who will win this race. HP Gamer. But there is a penalty to come into this. Is Chad gonna try and make a late lunge to the inside? He's gone for it, and this could be for race victory. This gonna be side by side now, is it? And they're banging wheels as they go down the straight, and it's gonna be for race victory most likely. To the line, who's gonna get it? It's gonna be Flame who beats him right to the line. And look at that! Look at the gap between them two. It's gonna be Flame who just about does it. He beats Chad. Smithy will take third, but so it's going to be Flame's first ever victory, but Chad giving us some late excitement at the end. Absolutely amazing stuff by him. What a late lunch that was right at the end, and I personally feel like he should have gone for it. I fully agree with the dive bomb, because if Smithy's penalty doesn't get removed, then he's technically won the race, so. But that was very exciting to the checker flag. Let's confirm the race results to you. Flame. This is the provisional results, remember? So Flame has taken first. We have Chad, who has taken second, who will, I think, take the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Then it's Smithy, and then Sin, Josh, and then Ace, promoted up after all the penalties. Then we have Noah, HBA Gamer, Kieran, Raphael, and the only retirement, Nascal. Now remember, these are provisional. I'm not, so keep an eye on Twitter if you do have it for the official race results. But there they are. Flame taking His first victory. Well, we'll find out later on if it actually is his first victory. Or does Smithy get it? So we'll have to wait a few days for that to find out. But for now, Flame and McLaren have won. And after a very exciting race. So that race had it all. After a bit of a grandstand finish right at the end, 2 laps. To decide things, and it was very, very close.
Hello.
Hello, podium sitters.
Hello again, Ace.
And we just go on to Alpha to start, and then we'll go to Alpha Romeo afterwards. Alpha, that way first. Next triangle. Yeah, thank you. So, chat. P2? I don't owe you a fiver. By 8,000, I don't owe you a fiver. I said I would give you one if you won. Yeah, fair enough. By 8,000, I don't owe you a fiver.
That was an amazing fight, I have to admit. That was so good. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
I'll go on to the questions first. How do you feel about getting another podium now? After that? Yeah, very good recovery from you. After that spin as well, that I noticed. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what your second podium in a row now. You barely missed out in Imola. Yeah, true. You probably would have been on for a podium at least. Yeah. But yeah, very good race from you. We'll go on to Smithy now. A reserve driver. Oh, I know his PS. I know his PS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I wasn't proud of you that entire
Yeah.
race.
I had some interesting words in the party though, to be honest. Yeah. Sorry to everyone like that I said. If anyone goes watching me stream, I am so sorry. I had some very choice words.
Oh yeah, yeah, you did. Absolutely. But well, you got P3 in quali,
Yeah.
P3 in the race. But as you've already said to me, could be P1 potentially.
Yeah, I think hopefully I can get that one removed. I didn't get a single one after that incident, so
I know,
hopefully.
I've already checked the race record.
Yeah.
If, and I'm saying if, the win does get given to you, I'm signing you for Alfa Romeo and you're not denying it.
Okay.
Not talking to you, Chad. You're not getting signed for anyone. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. Oh yeah, Constructors, I swear it's gone. Constructors is gone. After Austria, a 60-point difference. P8, I think it was. Yeah, it had to be P8, it was behind me. Oh, he's probably gonna get a lot of penalties, you know.
Yeah, this is my first race in Tier 1, and I'm already guessing he's probably already got about 5 reports already, I'm guessing.
Oh, he has one. He
and
has
that's
one,
me.
and it's you.
Yeah, and that also hit me on the formation lap.
Oh, for a square formation lap, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But any final words for stream? I
No.
have no more questions. Well, other than the fact that you're a one race wonder. Right, you Chad.
I know.
Sorry. I mean, you are a one race wonder. You won Canada and Abu Dhabi last season, and you barely. I don't think you raced any other times. So like, yeah, you raced in 3 races. 2 you won and 1 you didn't.
He who shall not be named.
Oh, I don't remember who it was, but anyway. Mates, if you want to wrap up stream, that's all I have to say. If you have any more questions for them, that's fine by me. If, polled is 5. Nice. Mates, if you want to wrap up stream now, that's fine by me. If you're here still.
Alright, brilliant to listening to the drivers. And obviously we will be off next week due to the season 1 week break. We hope you enjoyed Tier 2 tomorrow and the real life US Grand Prix. But yeah, as I did mention in commentary, that the penalty, there's a chance it could be removed, so those are only the provisional results for now. But that's it for Tier 1 around Saudi Arabia. So we'll see you in a fortnight's time when FPRL returns.